Namaste, I'm Prabha Krishna, and today I'm going to be talking to you all about the importance of the right alignment in any of the postures, and why is it so important that we need to be aligned very well with the the alignment in the body level, in the mind level, as well as in the breath level. Because we hear that in many insta and many people talking about it, but when we are doing our postures, when we are doing our asanas, it is all about the achievement. How many rounds of surya namaskar have I done? Have I done it in good speed? Have I done better than the other person? It's all about a comparison. It's also all about a self achievement, which we think that this is what is important. But actually, when we see that when we are in the postures, whether it is in the 12 asanas in the surya namaskars, 12 or 10, whatever the type of surya namaskars your school of thought is, and it is very important that what is my alignment in the pelvic area. There is a samatvam in the pelvic area, which is very important. We always talk about samatvam, the equanimity in life, but there needs to be a samatvam in the pelvic area in all our postures. And most of the time, there is one pelvis area is usually lifted, one pelvic area is usually down, or there is a turn in one area. So we always need to observe that in our every posture, whether it is an Adhomukha Shvanasana, Urdhvamukha Shvanasana, whether it is your Ashwa Sanchalana, or whether it is a beautiful Padahastasana, or even an Ardhakati Chakrasana, how is my pelvic area? And many especially women have many women have a wider pelvis area, and some of them have a narrow one. And the structural there is doctor lot of structural differences between each person itself, right? We see our children only having a different structural difference from us. So for that way we need to understand that the yoga poses are also customized. So if for one person the legs are totally joined together, for some person maybe joined together will be very discomforting for them, maybe because they have a wider hip. So they need to bring about little space. So this brings about a samatvam in the pelvic area. For some person, opening up the hip might be very easy, and for some they will have lot of struggle for opening up the hip and bringing the Ashwa Sanchalana, the leg, little forward. It might be very inconvenient for them. So they need to do lot of pelvic opening practices. And even when they are doing the pelvic opening practices, it's important to bring about a samatvam. That is there a place where if I am able to put my hand in the glute muscles, there needs to be a kind of an equal raise or the fall on both the sides. If I'm doing that, then my tailbone muscles, which is supported and held together by the glute muscles, and also from the hamstring muscles, and also the internal muscles there, they're all well balanced. And most of the time what we see is people doing jerky poses come about with lot of lower back pain. And that lower back pain, it is because of this jerkiness while they go to the pose or coming out of the pose. So there is where you need to always remember that is there a samatvam when I am doing my poses, whether it is a pigeon pose, whether it is your a beautiful trikonasana. Trikonasana itself, some people put their palm all the way forward thinking that my finger has to touch the toe. Because of that, one hip is turned one side and another hip is turned there. So then imagine is there samatvam there. In Parivritta Trikonasana, people will twist to that extent where the leg is also twisting. The leg is absolutely firm and only is twisted beautifully coming from the waist area. But again we twist from the leg also. So simple subtle alignment, when we follow that, we will find that there is not only equanimity in the pelvic area, which is the most important weight bearing joint, that pelvic which is also supporting your upper body and lower body. That is like a ground foundation there. It is like a foundation of your house. And if the foundation of the house is little tilted to one side, just imagine how you all are going to be there. So slowly it shifts to the shoulder, and people start having shoulder aches, neck aches. Then sometimes it shifts to the lower part of the body, resulting in ankle ache. So again, remember always, is there samatvam in the pelvic area when I am doing my poses? So where your knee, your ankle, your pelvis, your shoulder, all are aligned well. And am I at beautiful, this alignment with my body, with my breath, and with my mind in all the poses I'm doing, so that there is no, you're enjoying the process of doing the poses rather than thinking that I am going to achieve this. So there is no rush for achievements, because yoga is not for achievement. Yoga is all about beautifully being. That being, the state of being is more important. Thank you so much.